Alright, today we're going to be playing Repel the Rifts, a roguelike tower defense game. So when we start a brand new game, we can see we start in a 3x3 tile, and this person right here is our mechanic, our commander. We get to choose from different commanders, and he has 900 health. And we can see up here we have our day 1s and day 2s, and we have our prep phases and all this kind of stuff. And obviously, that little guy is probably going to be a boss round. But just so you guys are aware as well, this game has now officially launched into early access with a 20% discount on Steam. And if you're interested in it, there'll be a link at the top of the description and the pinned comment where you can pick up the game for yourself. Make sure you get it while the 20% discount is on, because obviously who doesn't want to save some pennies? So a big thank you to Goblin Publishing for sponsoring this video and supporting me as a creator. So, let's get to this, shall we? Commander! Deployment to Sargon 11B, Sector 54A, is complete. Systems are active. Initial scans show significant corruption. Your primary directive is to locate and neutralize the source. Utilize the standard issue vector unit to expand the search parameter. So, if we bite this, we can actually see we get a new 3x3 grid which extends our tiles. So now we can click survey, or we can choose, you know, which way we kind of want to allow our line to actually go to. So I'm going to go with this one because it's always good to have at least a little bit around the central block in case we want to do any form of splash damage, right? So we're going to click that. You must now establish defenses for the coming night. Access the deployment panel to begin construction. So you can see we have our first tower, which is the Vanguard, a tower with strong attacks, great against high HP enemies, and it does single targeting. Then we have the Cryo, which has a special effect, which is Frostbite. Demon's movement speed is reduced by 12% for 5 seconds and stacks up to 2 times. A tower with attacks that slow enemies on hit and single targeting. Then we have the Sentinel, which is a tower with explosive attacks, great against hordes. So this is going to be our splash attack weapon. So we're just going to go with our first turret, and we might as well stick him, I would say, right about he can attack from there, right? He's got 8% critical chance hit there, a 10% fire rate there, 12% damage there. But what I want to do, I'm going to throw him here. You may begin the night phase when ready. Beautiful. So I'll just press N. We then go into night phase. We've only got 50 ore left, so we can't purchase any towers, but we can purchase some special abilities. So now, Commander, use of combat abilities has been authorized. They cost energy to use, and you will regain some each day. So we have, down here, Summon Poly. Deploys Poly, an adaptive tower that copies its neighbors on hit effects and deals 20% of their combined damage. We then have increased the damage of all towers within a 5x5 area and 35%. It lasts for 7 seconds. Then augment damage. Permanently increases the tower's base damage by 20%. This can't be cast twice on the same tower. And then augment speed. Permanently increase the tower's base rate of fire by 10%. This can't be cast twice on the same tower. But our tower is kind of doing well, and we're actually going to speed it up right here. Brak, 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 brak. We've got 2 enemies left. Boom. Bada bing, bada bosh. Nighttime. Commander, this is the expedition timeline. Use it to review upcoming daytime events and the demons you will face each night. This timeline contains critical data. Use it to plan your defenses. Beautiful. So we can see on the next day, we're going to have a unit called the Watcher, which is a very slow unit. They are sparse, so they're not grouped. They have a damage of 2, and then we also have 60 HP. They're going to send in 22 of them. But we do have 190 ore now, so we're going to put down, I think, we're going to go for a splash damage, and I'm going to put this guy up here. And he does get plus 12% bonus to damage. And then I think we're good because we can't buy anything else. So let's start a brand new night and see where this one takes us. I don't know if this was the right move to go with this guy because these are, you know, kind of sparsely out, so they're not grouped in hordes. What I would like to do potentially is kind of allow the machine here, and I'm going to, choose a location to survey. Here we go then. What other options have we got? We can just do a straight line. Let's do that actually. Commander, select any tower to examine its details, which is what I was about to do anyway. So we can see we can level it up if we press R, and that costs 250 gold. And we can do that with a tower as well. We can see we'll get an additional 2 damage, rate of fire, and increase the splash rate on the Sentinel. And then on the Vanguard, we'll increase the damage to 76. So this we want to go for the highest HP, because this guy does more damage to high HP. And then for you, I want to get you set to closest. Yes, set you to closest so you do more damage. Because I don't want it to always hit on the front of the pack. I'd rather hit it potentially in the middle while enemies are walking past. So the next thing I want to do is I think I want to bring in the cryo. And I'm going to bring it and place it here. It can reach up to this radius and it's going to slow enemies down. So when they're coming down this straight, they're going to get pretty slow. So let's start a brand new night and see where this night now takes us. Oh god, let me slow this down. These are actually coming. I didn't even check what enemies were coming towards us today. We gotta protect the spoon, Commander. I tell you what, that missile is doing some decent damage against these hordes. Right, we've got 295. HQ has authorized additional tower schematics for your consideration. Select one to add to your deployment roster. Additional tower schematics will become available at later stages of the expedition. Okay, so we get to choose Tremor, a tower that quakes the ground, damaging all surrounding enemies. It's an area targeting. Overwatch. A powerful tower that marks enemies inside its range. Marked enemies take more damage from all sources. And then a refinery. This tower grants bonus ore at the end of each night. And you get plus 15 a day. Yes. I'm kind of curious now if this refinery, if I was to put it anywhere, if there's any unique places like any ore veins or anything. If not, I'm just going to put it back here. And then I'm also going to add an additional Vanguard tower. And I'm just going to bring it up this side. 8% chance fire rate. Let's go for fire rate and let's place it here. And let's start a brand new night. Oh, we got fast movers. Oh, they actually got through. But the commander is taking a bit of damage. But he's also dealing damage back. Whack him with your hammer. Okay, that was the first enemy that got through. We actually do have a boss wave next. So what's this? Well, let's get the new survey in. Oh, is that 2 locations? It is going to be 2 enemy locations. Survey. Let's get that in there. Connection to upgrade market is now authorized. Access is available via your base camp or your commander HQ. So precision targeting all towers. Increase the crit chance of all towers by 3%. Increase the rate of fire of all towers by 5%. And increase Vanguard's rate of fire by 7%. You know what? Let's go with the rate of fire for all. Let's get that in. And I'm going to go with the crit as well. I'm going to leave that one. The upgrades market is accessible exclusively during the day. Plan your acquisition accordingly. Okay. We do have anomaly bonus. 30% damage. Height is 2. And then fire rate. I'm actually going to put a Vanguard on this. Put a Vanguard on that. 30% damage. And we'll always get you to... we'll go for the highest HP. Since you are doing the damage. We'll get you to always go with the first enemy. No, we'll get you to go with the closest. And then we'll get you to go with the first. And then you're always set to the highest HP. Let's kind of get you to the closest. And then we're going to put down another Vanguard. And let's put you just here, just in case if anyone else comes down here. And we'll get you to attack the first. Alright, beautiful. Let's launch this night. We have got 2... Oh, they got shields. Are these these are the bosses. We got this. Come on. Bloody hell. They was actually stronger than I thought. What's this? Commander. An unidentified artifact has been detected following hostile engagement. Blueprints. The next tower you deploy gains stacks of well-planned equal... What's well-planned? Equal to the number of days past... Oh, well-planned is here. Towers are deployed and level up. Okay, well-planned. Damage increased by 20%. Rate of fire increased by 20%. Gain 1% increased critical damage when killing a demon with a critical hit. Max of 15 gain, okay, per night. And then for every 20 tower attacks, gain 2 ore. Total ore gained. It's a tip jar. I'm going to go for every 20 attacks, gain 2 ore. Analysis confirms elite demons appear every 5 nights. They are guaranteed to drop an artifact upon death. Okay. So we do have the tip jar here, and we can actually see how much ore we are gaining. So having, you know, fire rate now would actually be pretty nice. I think what I would like to do potentially is we're just going to get a cryo down here just to slow down. And then we are going to upgrade this weapon to increase its damage plus its fire rate. And then we're going to start a brand new night. What are these? They are slowly getting through. I think we need to get some tower upgrades. Survey. Can I upgrade this one again? I can't. Okay, level... Oh, 415 to do it. Alright, we can extend this. What's the other options? Oh yeah, 100% that one. The thing is, though, I'm hoping for an L shape here now, so it goes this way, and this next block. I think I'm going to go with a rocket here, and I want a rocket in this area as well. And then I'm going to put down another vanguard just here, and it can attack the closest enemy. Right, let's launch a new night. We have got upgrades we can actually do. What are these? Gels. I'm going to do increased damage. These are surprisingly stronger. That was a lot rougher than I thought it was going to be. I'm going to increase this weapon. And I'm going to bring in more. Because, oh boy, that was a little rough for my liking. Increase the Vanguard's damage by 3. Increase Cryo's rate of fire by 12. You know what? Let's go with the Vanguard. The Vanguards can no longer deal crit hits, but has its damage increased by 50%. Ooh, I could lock that into place. I'm gonna lock that for next round. We got some bloody crabs coming in now. They're slowly healing as well. Holy moly. They did not want to die. Woo boy. Survey, let's extend it this way. I'm happy with that, to be honest. Excavate. Commander, you may now request HQ support for the excavation of these ruins. Our analysis suggests a probability that these ruins contain artifacts. Okay. Excavate 100. Oh. Improved toolkit. Tower levels up are discounted by 10%. At the end of every 3 nights, gain 120 ore. Okay. An overclocking menu. All rate of fire upgrades from the market are discounted by 15%. I'm going to go for this. The more ore, the better, because then that's just going to give us... What's it called, right? So critical hits. Let's get on this. I'm going to go for a rocket. And then we have 191 left. Can I get an upgrade? No. Can't get an upgrade on any of them. I'm going to put another refinery down. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. This one's okay so far. Oh, they are coming out of us in droves now, though. I've summoned Poly. Deploy Poly, an adaptive tower that copies its neighbours on hit effects and deals 20% of their combined damage. This boss wave might be the end for us. 553. We could get this to upgrade again. What's the benefits of this? Plus 145 on damage. Critical hit chances plus... You know what? I'm going to do it. And then I'm going to put another sentinel over here. Okay, here we go. Boss fight. I am going to get ready for this. I might even get Poly ready now. Increase that damage. 7 seconds. Oh yeah, these are tough. Woo! Yeah, we've lost this one. Ugh. Commander, critical damage detected. A single-use shield has been deployed that will stable for 10 seconds. Oh my god. Kill him. Mission failed. Oh, we did it. We did it though. And you want to know something? That was only the tutorial. And because it is a roguelike game, that's it. Game over. So we can click on a new game and then start it back up again. So, we are going to do that. We have a difficulty here of 3. The intended experience, a comprehensive test, and that's the one we was playing on as well. So, I'm going to hit the random seed up again, and we're going to launch a new playthrough. Oh. Commander, initiating another deployment. Your directive, locate and neutralize the corruption source within your assigned sector. Beautiful. Okay. We'll go here. I feel like they have to walk around this, right? Rate of fire increased. Or damage. Let's go for damage, because that's going to cover our commander as well. Alright, let's start a new one. Nightfall, back at it. Alright, let's speed up this because this is going to be a pretty fast round. 1 hit kills. Are we going to have the same enemies? Yeah, we've got watchers again. Then yeah, we have the same enemies. So, it means we can learn from our mistakes. Saying that, I don't think we actually... I didn't feel like I had any crazy mistakes, though, whilst I was in that one. I'm going to go with another Vanguard up here. And start another night. I've got to make sure I get rockets for the next round because of these friendkins. Because these have a dense group. Right, next, survey the area. We will then get you in there. And then I'm going to bring in the big bong. The big boom. I want you to attack the closest. And then we're also going to get another turret in. Critical hit chance, rate of fire. I'm going to put you there. Not a bad little spot for you, to be honest. Right, here we go. Time for the crowds to come. So he's at the back just weakening them all. While them are just popping them off at the front, which are like 1 HP each. Boom. Like a boss. Right, the next one is the dogs. So, oh, a heater. A tower that burns all enemies in front of it with searing flames. And when they're ignited, this demon takes 3 damage per second for 5 seconds and stacks up to 10 times. We also have then the Crusher, a punishing tower that crushes enemies with powerful punches. It's a directional targeting. Okay. And then we have Overwatch, which we read last time, which is a powerful tower that marks enemies inside its range. Marked enemies take more damage from all sources. I think I might want to try the heater. And if I can... I would like to... Oh, it would have been nice to try and get him on this now, wouldn't it? I'm going to savor him. And I'm going to wait to potentially get another one of these areas. So what I'm going to do now is, because we have the dogs coming in, I'm going to get the cold. And then we're going to start a new night, because this is the dogs, right? These come at us pretty quick. Okay. Oh. Okay, we didn't take a single hit. That's nice. Right, it's the boss round next, though, isn't it? Right, let's survey. I'm actually okay with this. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a flamer right here. And then I'm going to put rockets here. Rate of fire is increased. I'm going to get you to do... I won't say lowest HP. If I was to do closest, it's always going to aim for here. I would like it to maybe hit here so we can hit most. I'm just going to go for first for this one. And we should be good. Let's... can't buy any of them. Okay, start brand new. Here we go. So he's only going to shoot at one side. Noted. The fire is actually helping a lot, though, the ignition. I want to increase damage in all the guns here. Get Polly out there. We're already doing better. Commander, another identity our artifact has been detected following hostile engagement. Bubble sets. When the commander takes lethal damage, instead leave the commander at 1 HP and prevent further damage for 10 seconds. Okay. Brass lamp. When choosing the next artifact from elite demons, you must choose all 3 offered artifacts. Oh. I can choose all 3. Whenever a damage over time debuff is applied, also apply neurotoxin debuff. Neurotoxin demons move speed is reduced by 2% for 3 seconds. Stacks up to 30. So this will be good for the ignition. For this guy. I think I might... What's the upgrade going to do on this? The damage is increased and it goes for 6 seconds. I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to get a cryo up here as well. I don't know if the cryo is going to put the fire out. I don't think it will, but I'm going to keep an eye on it. Right, let's start a brand new round. I want to get another fire and I want to put it here. Okay, let's add a U here. Oh, that's not so bad. I'll take that. Because if we can get it to come back down here again, it can shoot all of these stuff, utilize these turrets. I'm going to put another flame, though, like I wanted to do here. And what's this? Critical hit chance. Let's go with a Vanguard on that. And then also let's put another Vanguard here. Okay, happy with that. Let's go. Oh, let's just slow that down a bit. The fire is definitely helping. They have broken through though. Not too much damage, but again, they still got there. Increase rate of fire by towers by 5%. Increase the sentinel's damage by 3%. Increase the sentinel's splash radius by... Oh, you know what? I'm going to get all three of these. Increase all towers damage by 5%. Yes. Commander energy regeneration increased by 3. Yes. Let's just do a bonus round of upgrading all of them. Alright, start a new night. What I would like to do, in fact, is actually get Polly to come over here now. Oh, it's 60, but they're permanent. Okay, good to know. Oh, this is going pretty well here. Nice. Okay, let's extend onto this side. Instant level up a tower. I'll take that. Let's go for a fire here. Instant level up. That saved us some money. And then let's go with 14% for 5 seconds instead of 12%. Let's get that upgrade as well. Increase the cryo. Something we didn't do last round. Beautiful. I think I want to upgrade this guy. I think I want to do that. Rate of fire is increased. Splash radius is increased by 10. Let's upgrade him. Let's also look into the store. The first application of Ignited applies 2 stacks instead of... Oh! We'll take that. And then let's start a new night. This is the boss fight. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is not good. I need to get them boosters activated. Okay, they're hitting the tower now. Well, the commander. Oh boy, they did a lot of damage. Holy moly. Let's increase this. Let's go with you. Commander unidentified artifact. Hell yes. Whenever a tower schematic is skipped, gain 10% damage to all towers. Total bonus 0. Okay. At the end of the night, if the commander has less than 50% HP, heal the commander for 125. Oh, for every 40 tower attacks, gain 1 commander energy. I'm actually going to go for this, for the heal. Kind of could be useful right now. I'm going to get a flame on here as well. And then I'm also going to get a bombardier up here. And then I definitely want to get a cold potentially there. And I'm going to get a tower in as well. Okay. I don't think we can get anything in the store. Nope. See how this rolls. These are pretty fast. You son of a... Mission failed. Oh, boy. Well, there we have it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And again, if you're interested in the game, make sure you check out the link in the description and the pinned comment with the first one that you're there. Remember, 20% discount if you want to try Repel the Rifts. And again, Goblins Publishing, thank you so much for sponsoring this video. So as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. And remember, I'll see you in another video. And as always, keep smiling.